Welcome back. So, you got a bad habit that you want to break. First step in realizing is identifying the trigger. Stress, boredom. You get to a point where you know you're feeling the urge or you're feeling a need. That's why they say idle hands of the devil. They give you too much time to think, too much time to rely on your instincts. And the truth is, if you're struggling with a bad habit, you're stuck in a loop. You're not undisciplined or negligent. You know and you're completely aware of what needs to change, but you feel like you can't change it. That's just because your brain set of programs right now is stuck doing the same repetitive things over and over. And in order to break that habit, you can't just remove, you must replace. So, what that means is that bad habit, you need to find a different way to spend that time and a different way to express yourself and do something positive for yourself. So, instead of that negative habit, maybe try going to the gym or going on walks. Work out in your room for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Don't give yourself an opportunity to sit there and ponder your thoughts. You must take immediate action. The next thing you have to do is make your habit harder to do. Change your environment. Switch things up. Don't give yourself an opportunity to sit there and be around the same place where you formulated that habit or the same place where they tell you that that habit is okay. You need to completely remove yourself from any and everything that can negatively influence you. And if you can't, then that's a challenge that you've been presented with that you must overcome. Why do I have to overcome that? It's not my fault. Well, truth be told, whether we like it or not, some things in our life are going to just happen. They're just uncontrolled variables that we couldn't control the cards we were dealt, but we still have to play them. Not only do we still have to play them, we still have to win. And no matter what hand you're dealt with, you can always win. There's always a way. It may not be that first hand, that second hand, that third hand. Sometimes it might be your 10th hand, your 100th hand. But with these two hands, you can win. You're going to win. You're destined to win. Everything is unfolding exactly how it's supposed to, even though it may not feel like it. You're being presented with this bad habit because life is trying to say, hey, this guy can handle it. She can handle it. She can do it. He can do it. They can do it. You're still going to have to go through hard things. And this habit, breaking this bad habit, is just one of the many things that it's going to take for you to level up your life. So, the best way to break a bad habit is this: identify what starts your habit. Is it stress? Is it boredom? The sooner you identify what triggers it, the sooner you'll be able to make the first step and make sure it doesn't happen again. Second, don't just remove the habit, replace it. Find a positive substitute, something that will fill that time for you and make sure to keep you busy. That way you don't rely on your old ways. Because the truth is, a bad habit is nothing but your brain stuck in a loop of repetitive action that you're familiar with. So that means if you switch up the routine, give yourself, your brain a different reaction, your body can start making changes. And sooner or later, slowly but surely, you'll feel that desire fading, becomes less and less urgent, less of a need, less of a want. It takes less space in your brain. You think about it less. Your time is filled with so many other things that you wonder why you even had that habit in the first place. Right. Next thing you want to do is make the habit inconvenient. Switch up the environment. If you're stuck in the same place where you might have even started the habit or around the same people that tell you that habit is okay and engage in that negative behavior with you, you want to take yourself out of that position because by doing that, you increase the highest likelihood of success. You can't be around a bunch of negative influences. If you're around five dummies, you're going to be the sixth one. Make sure you switch up your environment and make your bad habit inconvenient for you. Remember to start small and focus on the gradual improvement. People don't just drop habits like cold turkey, even though it's possible. If you still want to have the best chances of never doing things again, you want to make sure that you're consistent because it's easy to drop a habit for a short period of time and feel like we're doing something. But our goal is to remove the habit completely for our lives so that we don't repeat these same actions that we know aren't good for us. and reward yourself. The small times that you succeed, the small victories, show yourself that, wow, it's possible. Those small wins, those small rewards, they're worth celebrating. I know you may not be where you want to be at, or you might not have the end goal. However, this right here builds confidence in yourself. So it's important. Reward yourself when you make small strides, because over time, that will associate joy with improvement. You'll start to feel good about changing your life and doing things for the positive instead of reinforcing negative behaviors. So, next time you're trying to break a bad habit, remember these steps. With that being said, let's change. Peace.